Oh, good morning, guys. Just got out of the truck, actually. Just waking up. That's my first time sleeping in the back. It wasn't bad. I just folded up. Here, I'll show you guys. I just folded up the seats right back in there and then blew up my air mattress, which took like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna head over here to the Phillips 66 gas station. I'm gonna try and get some coffee in me. And I got an early morning text from Bolt saying that we already have another job in Nebraska. So I got about a 2-hour drive all the way west Nebraska, literally in smack dab central Nebraska. So that's not bad at all. That's super close. 2 hours. I'm gonna pick up three vehicles. I'll show you guys that. I gotta get that trailer too. All right, I got my coffee. So the dilemma is I gotta find, and I think CJ's on it right now, and he said he's got a hot tip. We gotta find a car trailer. So this job, we found a car trailer. I gotta go pick it up. So DJ is gonna give me the number for one of his buddies who has a 3 or 4 car place trailer. It's not enclosed. It's one of the typical ones. It's gooseneck, so it's gonna fit perfectly on my 350. So what I'm gonna do is I will go get that trailer, which is about an hour drive from here. They'll add another like 45 minutes from where I need to go to central Nebraska. Pick up those 3 vehicles. It's a Ford Ranger Raptor, one of the new ones, a Ford Bronco 1978, and a Ford Ranger like 2011, super standard Ford Ranger. So that is it's like this used car dealership that specializes in Ford, and they sold these vehicles. One is in Nebraska and then 2 are in Iowa. So I'm gonna actually drop these off specifically to the residences, and we'll kind of go from there. So it's this one's gonna pay pretty good. Whenever we deal with vehicles that are actually being sold rather than just like scrap vehicles, it turns out pretty good. So I'm gonna have some coffee here, wake up a bit, let the old King Ranch warm up. And a lot of you guys were saying I accidentally said yesterday that this was a high country. That was so bad of me. I just kept saying high country instead of King Ranch, which is pretty funny. And I read the comments and I responded to some comments. I was like, yike. But if you guys don't know, Fords have a lot of legroom in the back seat. So again, it's not a problem. It worked, and it was really comfortable. I think I woke up once in the night for like a brief 5 minutes, but it's not bad. And yeah, I just parked at this right next to this gas station back here. Not sure what the parking lot's for. I thought it was somewhat safe. It's a pretty clean gas station. It wasn't too dirty or anything. There wasn't any rough people around here. Kind of a nice little town anyway. I'm all juiced up on caffeine. We're gonna start heading out. I'll pull out from here. So what I'm gonna do is drop the big techs off at the guy's house that has the 3 place, and we'll kind of go from there. So we're gonna try and sneak out of town, but I'm loving hotshot trucking. I was super glad that I was able to sleep in here, which is gonna save me, you know, anywhere $80 to $120 a night. There was a motel in town which was really cheap, but honestly I think I'm more comfortable in my King Ranch than I am a random motel in a small town in Nebraska. So we're sitting pretty. I'm liking it a lot. It's been really enjoyable so far. And let me set up cruise here. We'll cruise about 56, 57. That for some reason these speed limits are 50 miles an hour, and we're in a rural area. I don't know why it's not at least 55. Super weird. So we're heading out now. Nebraska's been super cool. Not really. It's kind of boring, but like I said, we got an hour drive to go pick up this trailer. Then from there, it'll actually be 2 hours 45 minutes to pick up the vehicles, and then it's gonna be like probably a 6-hour drive. I'm gonna reduce my speeds, go a bit slower now that we got weight on it. 6-hour drive back to Iowa, and then we have to deliver those too. So we're getting paid for just like the shipment, and then also there's an extra fee for us going to each individual place to drop these vehicles off, which is really cool. And I haven't done one, so CJ was sure to get me this job because there was so much money in it, even though we didn't even have the trailer. But I think he knew his buddy had this trailer, and eventually we're gonna get a car hauler. I want to get an enclosed one and one that can hold 3, 4, 5 cars, or one that can hold like 6, and we can always have it on the 650. Not sure right now, but I know there's a lot of money in that, so we'll see how this first goes. This first one goes, and then I can figure out if it's like really worth it. But there's a train up here. So we are already to the next town, another town here in Nebraska. So these towns were pretty close, but I think it'll be easy driving from here. Yeah, that's a big train. Oh, come on now. Hopefully the train is, I haven't seen a train go that fast. Holy biscuits and gravy. They are moving. Oh, she's loud. Feels like they were going a bit too fast in town here. Oh my goodness. Can't even hear the engine over her. There she goes. Wow, that was crazy. I've never seen a train go that fast in town. Holy biscuits. All right, cool. At least we don't have to sit here as long. I'll go over the tracks nice and easy. The F350 has been really, really good. That load went really well. If you guys missed last episode, or yesterday pretty much, where I was just that yesterday, we delivered half a dozen pairs of tractor tires in wheels. So those were on pallets. We got them loaded up. Super nice guys. It was a super easy first load, and then about everybody has already done 2 loads up to today. So everybody's working really hard. Garrett, Normano, I think Brad is almost on his 3rd load, and so things are going really good. Once again, check out their channels, link in the description. They are doing other hotshot trucking trips right now where they're doing other loads too. So we will I got to talk to CJ Bolt here once I get there, and I'll probably see you guys once we get the trailer. All right, guys, we got the trailer dropped off the big techs out back. That's all taken care of. So real quick, I'm gonna jump on the old Google map. I'll show you guys where we're at, where we're going, and then where we're gonna end up. So real quick, I'll show you guys where we're at. All right, so right now we're in Nebraska at Arnold. In Arnold, Nebraska, we're 40 minutes away from where we got to pick up the 3 vehicles in North Platte. Then we'll take I-80 all the way back, and then here is where we are from. Let's check it out real quick if I can find it by just scrolling. All right, here's McGregor. This is where we got the shop at. If I zoom out, so there we are on the border of Wisconsin and Iowa. And so we have to drive, once we get back, we'll drive all the way here. And I'll show you the towns exactly. I got to talk to CJ. I think one's in Decorah. One of the vehicles we got to drop off, and a few other are in more south of McGregor. So I'll kind of show you guys that as we get going, but I'll be taking I-80 back, which is such a nice drive, and we'll go from there. But first, this 40-minute drive, and then we'll go all the way back towards McGregor, and things will get cool. So there you go. We're pulling out. This was actually, oh no, we aren't. No, we are not. We almost got smoked. There we go. We'll pull out now. But that was the Case IH dealership. CJ's buddy that owns it. There's the trailer. This is the 4-car place trailer, but I think it looks like it's only 3. It's not too big. It is heavier than my big techs by a bit, but it should be fine. The load's not going to be crazy heavy. We'll strap them down, chain it down. They're really, really nice trailer though. So we're heading back now we're heading to North Platte. So we're heading west, and it shouldn't be a bad drive at all. I'm excited for it, and we're gonna get there so fast. So in all, we put a lot of miles already on the F350, but it's been fun, and I'll see you guys once we get to that car dealership. Here we are, I believe, trying to make that turn. Ooh, that's a tight turn. We just got into North Platte. It's actually on the outside of it, so we didn't have to go in town too much. Here is, I don't even know, this isn't really a car dealership. This is the address. I'm here, and these are the 3 trucks, but I don't know what this is, if it's like a vehicle storage area, but I'm gonna go in, talk to whoever the owner is or some workers. I'll get keys for these 3, and I think it won't be too bad. This is actually, we can tilt this down. There are not ramps for it, but it tilts down, and it's really, really nice. You know, I don't know why the guy's got these cool rims on it, but he does. I'm not going to complain. I'll be riding in style. And it fit just about perfect. Had just about enough clearance with the tailgate. All right, we got the keys. I'm thinking the first one, and probably the lightest, this 2011 Ford Ranger. Pretty clean. Bad, I'm not sure. I think it's 2011, but it's a clean truck. Probably Grandpa drove it at one time. I'm thinking I'm going to back I'm not going to back anything, and I'm going to go forward on all of them. I don't really see any point not to, just in terms of everything should be riding a bit better. Let's try and straighten this out. This guy's kind of this is a rough ride. There we go. All right. Crawl up here. This is 4x4 too. Nice and easy. The wheelbase isn't too wide. I want to stay on here. There we go. Keep coming. There we are. Just a bit more. I want to maximize it, and then we can always jump back and bring these back down. That's about as far as I want to go in terms, especially for safety wise too. All right, let's load up this Ford Ranger Raptor. These are Ford vehicles. I don't know how they got this I don't know how they got this into the States. It's actually the steering wheel still on the right side, so I have no idea. I'm not going to ask questions. I think that is good, just a bit more. But yeah, I've never driven a vehicle with the steering wheel on the right side. I think that's good. But somehow somebody wanted it. Maybe they're foreign and they wanted, maybe it's their car. I have no idea. I don't really get too much information like that, but it looks cool. That'd be cool if they made them here in America. All right, now my favorite 1978 Ford Bronco. I believe they restored it. The paint looks brand new. Everything looks really, really clean on this guy. So I'm gonna keep it in the back. All right, now do we have room? Yes. Okay, it looks like we got room. It's got a winch on the front too. What's kind of annoying is all these have hitches on them. So besides the 2011, but this guy did it just didn't help us when we were trying to fit it on. But this is plenty. They actually fit a lot better than I thought. So I think we are ready to go. I'll show you guys how I can raise this up. It's really easy. There we go. Just keep raising it, and there we go. She's clean. It's not much clearance, but we're taking an I-80 all the way back to Iowa, so it's not a huge deal. So we are in North Platte now. We will be heading back into Iowa. We'll be in central Iowa, then head up I-35, and we'll be in northeastern Iowa. These first two go somewhere around Decorah, I don't know. And then the last one is on the Wisconsin side. CJ just sent me a text of all the addresses, so I am good to go. I do maybe want to clean off my truck. It did get dirty again. Nebraska is just a dirty, no, I'm not saying Nebraska's a dirty place, but it seems like my truck, all it ever does is get dirty in here. All right, so I did get myself to a little bit of a pinch. We're gonna have to back out of here. I got a stop sign. This is gonna be tough. Good thing it's supposed to be only 25 miles an hour. What I'm gonna do is just shoot all the way back, and then I can turn out from there. That'll be way easier too, but I do need to make sure there's no traffic coming. All right, just use my mirror. All right, now let's look. We're good on the right for sure. Okay, I can't see on the left. I can quickly run out. I'm sticking out of okay, nobody's coming. I'm sticking out of ways. Nobody should be coming now if they, okay, unless they want to run into my trailer, but nobody. Okay, it's good. Yep, we're good both sides. There we go. Now I got to take this highway for a little bit, for like 5 minutes, and we'll get onto the interstate heading back east towards Iowa. This is it's pretty heavy actually. I do feel it, especially slowing down. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a lower gear once I get like into town or have to slow down. So it's quite a bit more weight. I really do notice it. So we will head back now, guys, and I will see you once we get close into Iowa. So we're picking back up in Iowa. Just made it, I would say, through central Iowa, heading back up northeast towards Decorah. We're gonna drop the first two off. We're about 45 minutes away, I think, last time I checked on Google Maps. But it's been a really fun drive, and things are going smoothly. Nothing, the trailer was fine. We chained it down just fine, so everything is good there. That's what I was a little worried about. I've never hauled cars like this, so it was just a first time kind of like little worry of mine, I guess. But we're making good headway. Weather's been decent. It was foggy, and it's still just, it's like a hair foggy right now, but it's not too bad. The sun is peeking out, so that should all go away. But we're moving right along. And if you guys enjoyed today's episode, let me know by hitting the like button, of course. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and don't be afraid to comment, especially if I keep saying high country instead of a King Ranch. That was pretty bad of me. I don't know what I was doing. I kept, like I said earlier, I kept calling the F-350. I said it was a high country. Obviously, those are only Chevys, and Fords are King Ranches. So that is yeah, that was pretty bad. So we are still heading through here. I think we're shooting through a town. I'll see you guys once we get a bit closer, about 5 minutes off from where we're gonna drop the first two off. So I got a pretty interesting story on the first one. The two Ford Rangers, they somehow know each other, or somehow they got in touch, and I'm actually dropping both the Rangers off at this one location, and then the guy is driving here. He must live close to pick up the other one. So I think they did that to save on money, and CJ just told, he didn't know this was happening either, and it just got added to the like shipment order details, or CJ didn't see it or something. But it's right up here, I think. Oh no, I passed it. It was the one back there. That was bad of me. Here, let's see if we can turn into this parking lot, whip it around, and yeah, I don't know what this parking lot's for. Maybe one of those buildings over there, but let me turn it around. It was the house actually on the corner, that like brown one that hopefully you guys saw. I'm gonna try and turn around here, and then we'll get them 2 dropped off. Yee yee. All right, guys, this is the house. I got the 2 unloaded. I'm gonna load the Bronco back up. 2 Rangers are in there. The guy is trying. I didn't have a pen on me. That was really bad of me. I think I lost my last pen, but he's running inside. He's got to sign papers, just sort of sign off that they got delivered and that he's satisfied, and none of them were like broken or anything or something crazy like that. So get all the paperwork out of the way, everything, and then I got to run the Bronco over to Wisconsin. It's not still like a 2-hour drive, but it's not terrible. I'm not too upset about it. Then we'll head back home. So here are the 2 Rangers. They're done. I'll get signed, and there we go. We got the papers signed. We're all good to go. We're strapped down, chained down, and I'm heading over to here. I can throw my hazards back off, but we'll head over to Wisconsin. It's about, I think, here, I'll look it back up on Google Maps, but a little under 2 hours. Hopefully I can get it down to 1:30, but that would be ideal. So last little bit left for the day. It's about 3-4 o'clock by now. I did get going pretty early, which was nice. And whenever I sleep in my truck, I do sleep good, but you do wake up pretty early too. You want to get going. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we made it to our last site here. This is a pretty cool place. It was kind of a fun drive too. So I'm going to, let's see. I think we should be able to unload it from here. I don't want to go too far down and then all of a sudden the trailer's really off the ground. It already kind of is. You know what? Let me, I would love to back up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull back around, and then I'll back up, like right into their, like into the driveway, into their garage, not like into the garage, but facing it backwards. One, it slants upwards, so we won't really have any trouble with the trailer and unloading it, and it'll just make everything a lot smoother, I think. Then also, I'm all about that presentation. Who wouldn't want a trailer backing up with their fully restored 1978 Ford Bronco? I mean, what else? What else could he need? So maybe he gives us a tip, or, you know, rates us good online. That would be nice. All right, there we go. Backing up. See if I still got my moves, still got the skills. I'll try and get it on this half of the... All right, that was kind of bad. I wanted to get it on this half of the driveway just in case anybody pulled in here. I'll straighten it back out. There we go. We'll get her unloaded. See that? I think that worked out a lot better, because usually there's a little bit of gap and the trailer isn't fully on the ground. But now, I mean, dang it. Yeah. There we go. We'll keep her running. That thing is a beast. I'll get this paper signed, all that stuff. Cool beans. Just got the paper signed. That Bronco is so clean. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the paint. I love the white and especially the topper on the back. And it looks like they have a back seat too. That is so cool. The paint's pretty cool. I feel it just takes some time. If I were like customizing myself and like picking all that, I probably want to go with that. But it's pretty like original and feels more rustic than, you know, flashy. It's not flashy, that's what I'm trying to say, which is nice. So we are heading it back out, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please hit the like button if you made it all the way to the end. I appreciate you. I will see you in the comment section as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.